Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. This is Elizabeth Mary Tarot, and just wanted to thank and welcome all the new subscribers for the likes, shares, and comments. Really do appreciate it, and hope everyone's doing well. So today's reading is for the sign of Aquarius, and it's for the month of January 2019, and I'm an Aquarius as well, so really hope we have some great messages to start off our birthday month and our birthday, and just have a good 2019. We are a really cool sign. We are the sign of astrology. We are creative. We are innovative. We're futuristic thinkers. The new age of Aquarius. So there's lots of really cool, symbolism for the sign of Aquarius. And I think that we help to elevate this planet with our energy. So yeah, let's see what we have going on here for January. So I use my quartz to just activate the cards. It's a really cool stone that just kind of helps clear the negative energy. It grounds it, helps to focus. So you can see it's kind of got some cool crystals inside. So let's, I'm going to use the John Holland deck just because I like this deck. I like the colors and the messages and the cards. So I might use the book a little bit too, just to kind of read what the book says, in addition to what I, am getting from the cards, just because the book sometimes might have information that, would help somebody out there that I might have missed and makes more sense, more resonates with them. So we're just going to, see what we got. So let's go through. So I'm going to pick the first card. Third eye chakra. Wow, that's beautiful. The purple. So the third eye obviously is your intuition and your ability to know things and to be aware. It is the keywords for it are I see. So it's kind of like your higher levels of consciousness, your inner seeing, your intuition. It's just found between your eyebrow and the bridge above your nose if you're not familiar with your chakras. And, it's really important to balance this. You can do it through walking, meditation, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, even focusing. Yesterday I read something about like focusing on a flame in like a candle or a fire, and how that help, if you're focusing and looking at the flame for a long time, it can actually like help open up your third eye, which was kind of cool. But just do that with caution, obviously. But that can help if you're into it and want to open up that third eye. That was something that it said could do. So this can help really open up your psychic and intuitive inner guidance if that's something that you want. And it can help you with navigating through your days and knowing if this is the right opportunity or that's the right person to be involved with, or just kind of it's your inner gut, your knowing. Oh, I love this. New beginnings. Well, that's perfect. It's a 0, right? So near 0 is the start of, of everything again. So new beginnings. She's on top of the world. She's holding her stake, and she's going forward. She's in a focused glance, and just kind of going, all right, I'm taking it on. So there possibly could be some new beginnings coming for people in 2019 right out of the gate, and why not? Like, why not start next week, just boom, doing whatever it is you love. And I'm going to read a little bit of the book here. It says, each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. It represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. But by selecting this card, it's a sign that important choices are needed and are about to be made, and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for your inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself. By tapping into those tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. So in the traditional tarot deck, this is the Fool card. And if you know how, like, the Fool card, he's like on the edge of the cliff and about to jump off. So it's the same, mentality of like taking that leap of faith. And she's just on top of the world. I love this message better, especially Aquarius. We're just so futuristic, the travel and all that. And I think this is, don't be afraid of any opportunities that come your way. And I think January is the best month to try to make it happen. So whether you're applying for jobs or whether you're trying to launch your own business, whatever it is you're trying to do, get going, get moving. And, with inspired action comes, the manifestation of good things. So I got 2 cards. Let's do discontent and boredom first. And that can really be, obviously, because, you need something. These new beginnings are happening. But right now, you're a bit bored and discontent with where things are. And, it can be stagnant. It can feel, you can feel restless. Something's not moving forward. But know that it's a time to just kind of reflect and watch for synchronistic events that bring books or speakers or workshops and new people into your life. Anything that can hold a message for you. So you could feel a bit like frustrated because you want these new beginnings, but maybe, you want it like the next hour. And that's all good, but, you kind of have to work at it. So discontent and boredom is just start to see the little golden nuggets that come to you on a daily basis, whether it's somebody says something that resonates with you or somebody shares something on social media that really inspires you and triggers you and gets you moving, or you meet somebody randomly that has an answer for you. So whatever that, can be. And that's going to get passion ignited. And passion ignited is she's got her heart chakra activated, flames going up, circle around her like a halo. And that's really like she's now feeling passion. So whatever somebody might tell you, or whatever someone might, whatever comes to you could really start getting you fired up. And it's time to let your soul soar, it says, and new beginnings, ideas, revelations, creative endeavors. So, this is the time. Other people may experience excitement and joy, begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They wonder what's your secret, and your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. So follow your intuition, but know that it's your time to spread your wings and fly. So let's look at this, right? We got third eye is about, really focusing on that intuitive guidance and intuition, which will then spark new beginnings. There's a little bit of stagnation because you want it like yesterday, but you got to, be patient, but know that it's coming. It's probably coming faster than most just because we are in the sign of Aquarius and we are, really good manifestors if we put our minds to it. So know that as soon as you start to, shift your vibration and people start coming to you, the right people, the right scenarios, the right situations, it's going to like spark some passion in you and you're going to just fly, like it says, let yourself soar. So yeah, let's do this. All right. Triumphant success. Well, can't get better than that. All of a sudden you're in passion ignited and you, now you're like, bam, it's new beginnings have started. Challenges may be before you, but your strength and willpower, just like he's got the sword, that's gonna, make you persevere. And sword is double-edged. It can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if done constructively and with precision. So, it says, vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. So there's going to be times you're going to want to revert back to old ways of thinking and living in that negative mindset and not believing that this good stuff can come to you. And trust me, we're all, guilty of that. So you got to just keep going. Base chakra. So the base chakra is important because the base chakra is where it's your security, it's your stability, it's where you feel grounded. And when this chakra is not aligned, none of the rest of the stuff can happen. So you really got to do some base chakra work, whether you search YouTube videos on, some meditations. There's even some binaural beats that, help to activate it. But you'd be surprised how many people, or anyone who's struggling with relationships or love, like a lot of their base chakras need to be aligned. And so you got to work on that. The base is really important. It really defines everything. Moving on. So this card is, it could be just moving on from this, this feeling of leaving the past behind, it says, and knowing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So you're leaving a bad cycle. You're moving towards the healing is going on, and you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to a more positive and successful future. Your mind is more settled and less worried. Synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. So it talks about calmer waters being ahead and all the lessons you've learned from the past. You're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. So yeah, as soon as all this stuff starts to happen for you, and you're aligning yourself and your chakras, I should say, you're letting go of that past mentality, and you're going, I don't ever want to go back there. And who was that person? So let's see what else we got. Sacral chakra. So sacral chakra is also important because that's the creativity. That's your where you're gonna generate the what you want in your life, and it's your emotions, your desires, your creativity. To keep this one balanced by movement, energy flowing. So dancing or just kind of walking, meditation, whatever you want to do, any kind of movement that can help. But that's important because without the the sacral chakra, that's your desires. So that also has to be aligned. So a lot of times it's those lower chakras that really need some alignment in order to make all this happen. Disruption. Okay, so disruption can mean a few different things. It's major changes in your life. So it's kind of like the tower moment, but it's transformation of the body, mind, and soul. So if you're looking at this, it could be that this is just not disruption in a negative sense, but disruption in a way of things happen to kind of shake you out of where you're at. If you're in a rut, if you've been doing the same thing year after year, I always have this analogy of I hate having the same day twice. And I know that sounds weird, but I mean every day I'd like to have something different happen. And it doesn't have to be that necessarily my schedule has to be 100% different, but just, I don't know, I read something different, or I talk to someone new, or I, learn something, or I do something. Every day can bring you something different. And if you try to wake up doing that so that you're not just, waking up and having the same day every day, there's too many cards coming out here. You can, get out of that rut and start to feel better about yourself. So, all right, let's see. Just going to pull a couple more, and then we'll wrap up the reading. Financial and material changes. So, that's the same thing. Maybe with a lot of these changes that are happening in your life, it could be that, let me just find the thing. It could be that there's going to be some changes and material changes, and whether that's let's see here. It says, a positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid this in the future? Lessons are to be understood and everything. So maybe in this disruption, it's pushed you out of something that was like your comfort zone, and was, maybe a home or a relationship or something that was like your safety net, safety place. And but it wasn't really. It was just like an illusion of it. It wasn't really the best place for you or the best situation. And you had to shift that mentality, and you have to shift that understanding of um, of it, that you're going to be in a better place. So no matter how ugly it can look or how disappointing it can be, it's going to get you to a better place in life. So that could, kind of what it resonates. It might not resonate with everybody. It just, just kind of where the cards are going here. So, and I'm going to just pull the overall, and that is patience. So, yeah, patience, in everything in life, right? We have to have patience. And if, you have patience, self-control, balance, just knowing that, this is kind of like, this is the Temperance card, and it's, telling you to open your heart and mind, allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. So, honor yourself, do the work, and celebrate the small victories along the way, and have patience, persevere, and you'll have a fantastic January 2019, whether it is, new beginnings of love or career, or a business that you want to start in. It can happen. So happy New Year and happy birthday month, and thank you, fellow Aquarius, and namaste.